I hope all is well in your corner of the world. Fine, but tired. Aw. I'm doing well. I am. I got to sleep in a little again today because I took the day off. Well, I took yesterday and today off. Then I have tomorrow and Saturday off normally. So, you know, a little mini vacation because, you know. Yeah. We do have a sleepy puppy in the chair. She's so soft. Everybody's like, she's so soft. It's because she has hair and I actually wash it. Which is awesome. And she has detangling spray because sometimes she's got nasty snares. Poor Lippy. And just, you know, chilling out. It was a cooler day today than yesterday, which is good, but not good when I want to go out and do stuff. I'm hoping tomorrow's not as... Right, Jody, right? Do you want me to pull it out? It's only on the other table. I still think it's hilarious how much bigger that one is than the Nano. Like, the Nano's, like, a decent size, but, ooh, that one's, like, ginormous. Near the end, I gotta pay attention to how many stitches are left. Oh, see it in action. I mean, me too. I haven't used it yet. Thought about maybe practicing a little tomorrow since I let you pick the color. Oh, I agree. I think I will just go with the flow on Saturday. The 94. This will be 95. We got 2 more rows of black. Oh, Maple's like curious who's coming in. It's Baby Cup and it's Daddy. Hi. Did you actually try your hardest? Yes. Did you stop before jumping anything? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Not you. Nope, not you. You told me a yes, I said not you. Why didn't you get second?
I was so close.
Nope. Not close enough. Should have ran harder. You should have done that too. I do. It's Maple. Yes, Maple. Hey, Maple. Look. She can't. She's stuck. She's stuck looking that way. Look. Say hi.
No. And so.
I know.
Keep going. Came over to pay attention.
Everybody, this is Hubbard's not a paid actor because he's not paid.
Oh.
It's alright.
Pop it all.
She arfed at you for leaving her earlier, you know that, right? I know, it's funny. You go when mommy goes, not when daddy goes. I did clone myself, if you ask him. Right, Hovers? I cloned myself, right? You had no partaking in the making of the children, right? No, I cloned myself. Yep, exactly. So, Cal, you got this. You got this. Gosh, that was splitting the yarn. Right? Maybe he helped me clone myself. You never know. I couldn't hit the button alone. I mean, I would tell everybody how to clone themselves, but it's top secret, and I was told that I can't share it. Sorry. You dropped... What did you drop? Your spindle? Oh no. Well, you're supposed to drop it. Throwing it out. Just one. Baby girl's neck. Why? Oh no, the other three. Baby girl's got 2 more years. Baby Cup has 4 more years, and Little Dude has 8 more years? Yeah, 8 more years. I had to think. 2, 4, and 8. Scouts are already checking out Baby Girl for colleges. For her running. So she best be doing good. As good as she can. But where's that getting hung up? Oh gosh, my knit needle's coming apart. Need to tighten that. Right? How amazing would it be, right? I told her, don't go for the first place that offers. Right? If you think about it. Don't go for the first place. See if you get extra. Like, see if you get more offers. Especially, you know, she's only a sophomore this year, and she's beating, seniors. Ooh, Jody, I need details. Cousins, same grade. Softball, some scouts. That's awesome. I'm excited. That was scary that was coming apart. Is that one coming? No, that one. I'm excited, Jody. And Scout thinks she was going to graduate next year due to her playing on varsity. It's great, right? I mean, that's impressive. That one's not coming apart. Especially if she's good at the position she plays. So, Baby Girl's a distance runner. She does cross country in the fall. So, 3 miles each go right now. And she's, like, normally right at the top. And then she does the 1 mile and 2 mile for track and field. She has done hurdles in the past, but she doesn't like doing them. She did the steeplechase once, that was funny. Nobody likes the steeple. Ooh, yes. Yes, Kel. Tell her it's not worth it. Baby girl knows it's not worth it. Because that could ruin your life, right? Spin color 1, attach color 2 to 1, then spin color 3, attach 4 to 3, then ooh, yes! Yes! Yes, Jody, I am here for that. It'll be like an ombre effect, but not really. Does that make sense? Like an autumn effect. There we go. That'll be awesome. I'm here for it. Oh, really? That's exciting. And then we can get you more. Okay. It'll happen. You can't even say no. Jody, you know there's an alpaca farm by me, right? I could just stop there sometime and get free roving. Well, not free. I could buy some roving. I don't listen. I do what I want. Right? Some of it's not so soft. But yay, right? Look, Kel, I'm gonna be spinning this on Saturday. It's a very pretty aquamarine. I'm excited. It's exciting. I can't wait. I almost wanted to do that tonight, but I know I gotta work on this. Only reason why I chose to do this and not spin. Although it's calling me. Touch your butt, she's gonna get to your aw. Man, how dare. Maple's happy. Everybody's home. Oh, Child was so funny last weekend when he was home. Because, like, I think he was kind of iffy about Maple the first time. So he's sitting on the couch with her, and he goes, I just love Maple so much. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for that. Famous voice in the background. Aw. Is it your voice? You're famous. Did you know that? Oh, wait, is it Lumi's voice? I believe that. Wait, are you related to somebody famous? You know, I'm slightly disappointed in that scammer not calling me a third and fourth time. I'm a little disappointed. He called me twice. How dare he not call me again, right? I can't hear him. What's wrong, buddy? Yeah, but it wouldn't work for him because, let's see, the first time I told him I could speak Indiana Jones, and the second time I told him I spoke sarcasm. Made it to the TV screen. Y'all are crazy. Put me on TV. Right, Maple? Yeah. She's such a pretty girl. But Jody, how much of the really? So Jody, how much of the undyed wool do you have? Just curious. Oh, really? That's exciting. 200 grams. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Right? Because what's this one? This is 100, so if so, you got double this, and like, that's a lot. Because that's the bottom of it? Yeah. Pretty awesome. Like, did it come in a little box? Hope so, because that would be adorable. What am I doing there? 200. Yeah, that's a lot. You know what you're gonna do with that afterward? Like, are you gonna spin it and then dye it, or dye it and then spin it? Because either way will give different effects. 100 each, that's awesome. Oh no. But now you're thinking about it, right? Focus. I mean, half of it you could dye before and the other half after, I guess? Maybe? Ooh, that'll be awesome. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what you do with it. Oh gosh, I forgot how to knit there for a second. How did I forget to knit? I have no idea, but I did forget. Well, I guess purl, not knit. Because you're spinning the other. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jody. Is it the same as the other? Oh, Jody, that's pretty. What did you show and share quick? I'm cold. Aw, Melissa, they're both so cute. They are. I love them all so much. Oh gosh. I forgot how to hold my holy macaroni cheese. Woke up to get treats. Aw. You're so cute. Okay, I was hoping I could hold off, but I think I'm gonna run the ad right now and get up and stretch and stuff. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Totally understand if you can't stay. Highly appreciate it if you do. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. We're back. So I put Maple on the floor, right? Because like I was getting up, and I come back and she hits me because she wanted to get back in the chair. How cute is that? Like, she's so funny. She's so sweet. Right, Maple? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Thank you. I knew it, too. I knew it. Okay, so Jody has... Ooh, that is pretty. Look at the keyboard, too. Seriously, look at that keyboard. This is awesome. Oh, and look, you already used book. Are these the same colors? Just one with flash? That's with flash. That's without. I like it. It's party. And we got Crafty Cow. Oh my gosh, look at that. You're getting a lot done. I am here for that. I am. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jody, I like the colors. Okay, so I would do either these two and these two, or these two and these two, because I think these two are too close. Right, this one, the top right and bottom left are too close, I think. But I like them, they're so pretty. And here's with Flash. But yeah. Honestly, I think I would go with the top two and then the bottom. Only because this one's a little brighter, this top right one's a little brighter. And I think it'll stand out more against the brown. That's my opinion. Don't hate me. My opinion. You're welcome. Just trying to make sure that, you know, the colors will stand out no matter what, I think. My fingers might have to take a break from knitting after this tonight. Not for a long time, just tonight. I've been knitting a lot lately. I'm okay with that. I want to knit all the things. Dude, don't forget, okay. I'm excited to see that all spun up. Like, really. I think it'll be amazing. What are you gonna do with it after it's spun, do you know? Or are you gonna be like, I'm gonna go with the flow? It's so pretty. I like the colors. Yes. Cross-stitch while reading? Reading while cross-stitching? Not a clue? That's alright. You'll figure something. Also, after this is done, I think I'm finally gonna type up one of the fingerless glove patterns that I have in my head. Maybe all four, I'm not sure. Maybe. That did. Not hungry. Wonder if I ate too much earlier. Could have. What are you doing? You trying to lay down? I don't think she knows what she's doing. Jody, is her friend gonna still be crafting? Do we know? I think Tuesday we might go back to playing Stream Ringers. Maybe. And how is she doing? Like, I can visually see, but is she sounding alright? Don't know how long for. Okay. Because clearly I have plans. I know she has plans too. Okay. As long as she knows to take care of. I mean,